What constitutes a good day for you? What exactly has to happen over any given day for you to consider it to be a good one? What if you could turn those good days into powerful days? As a matter of fact, what if you could make every single day of your life a powerful day? Well, you can, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. With this episode 11 of my Daily Words of Wisdom, I'm going to give you 4 daily habits that if you'll apply these every single day to your life, all of those days are going to be powerful. So let's do it. Again, it's 4 daily habits. The key word is daily. I'm telling you, you make these a part of your everyday, your life will grow, and so will you. Habit number 1, balance your thoughts. Yes, there's 2 scenarios where we have to balance the way we're thinking. The first one is probably the most common. It's when we have a lot of negativity in our mind. We've had a bad week. We're experiencing a day where things just aren't turning out for us. You know what I'm talking about. Well, the longer those stay in our head, the longer we're going to fight it, and it's going to grow roots. It's going to latch onto us and affect the next day and the next week. Let's become powerful. You have that control. Here's how you do it. We've got to balance that negativity out with the positive things. And my friend, you've got a lot of positivity to use, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Negative thoughts, positivity here. We're going to bring it up right here, maybe even above it. Think about the things in your life that you're thankful for. Yeah. Think about your friends, your family, your significant other, your kids. Yes. Think about things that you're good at doing. I know you're good at doing some things. Bring them to the forefront of your mind. Go as far as to make a list of positivity, list of your successes that you've had in life. Man, think all the way back to when you were a kid. Think way back. Think about good things. Where all have you succeeded in your life? Put them on paper. Now that's old school. I know. I do that. I like to write things out. But you don't have to do that. You can put them on that phone that we're stuck to, right? You can do that. Or you can put them on your computer in a document. Make a list of your positivities, your successes, your achievements, your accomplishments. Think about what you're good at doing. What have you done good today? Hey, you're alive. You're breathing. That heart's beating. Those are good things. And once you start writing these positive things and thinking about them, guess what happens? 2 things. You're giving yourself a reprieve. You're giving yourself a break from all that negative thought. Yeah. And you're balancing it out. Now we got something. Now we got a little bit of, you have this control to do this. So when negative things are stacking up on you, you now know how to balance it out daily. Okay? The second scenario where we need to balance our thoughts is one that most people won't think about. But I do, because we need to. It's when things are good. I mean, man, we're rolling. It's been a great day. We feel good. Our finances are in good shape. We're having a good day at work. We made a sale. Our relationships are good. Things are feeling really good. Our spirituality. Okay, there's a responsibility for some balance there as well. And let me tell you what it is. You are in the perfect position to tackle things, to take on things that you normally wouldn't when you're not motivated. I'm talking about those elusive goals, those things you thought were out of your reach, out of your game. You're not qualified. It's over your head. Those are the things I want to talk about. I'm talking about taking into account the things where you want to improve in your life. We've all got those. You're in the perfect position to start taking on those things because you've got momentum going. You're having a lot of good things happen to you. Take advantage of the positive mindset and look at those things where you need to improve. That's the balancing out. If we don't do that, when things are really good for us, especially if it goes into an extended time period, which is positive, I want that for you, but I want even more for you. And I want you to take advantage of it. We have a tendency to become complacent when things are really good. We have a tendency just to do enough to get by. We're kind of just floating around, mediocrity. Hey, let's just, take advantage of the good time. Yes, take advantage of it by making yourself even better. You're in a perfect position to create more positivity in your life. Okay? Those are the two ways you balance your thoughts. You have that ability. One tool you can use in both scenarios is visualization. It's the most powerful tool we have, yet it's the most underused. Visualize negative things turning out positive, and visualize those things where you need to improve as coming out successful. See yourself achieving those things. See yourself coming out on top and having all of your life positive. Yeah, visualization is powerful. That's the first habit, balancing your thoughts. Now let's move on to habit number 2. Keep your goals alive. And I mean that, alive. If you don't, they'll fade away. You have to create momentum and you have to feed it. You've got to feed that momentum and you have to feed your goals. Now, I've got an entire podcast on setting goals. I've got a couple of them. I'm not going to get into all that here. But this is, once you have the right goals set, this is a habit, a daily habit, to keeping your goals alive. That will create a powerful day for you. Here's how you do it. And the thing is, it takes such little time. It's like a 4-minute process, what I'm about to tell you. Put your goals in front of you every day. Read them. Just simply read through them. Just say you've got 6 goals. I'm going to read them. Oh, wow, yeah. And what's going to happen is you're going to see one. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. Out of sight, out of mind. But if you look at those goals every day, you're going to be reminded of what they are. Instant accountability. So that's one part. Review your goals every day. Put them where you can see them. Put them on your desk. Put them in wherever you are most of the day. Put them up. Get a whiteboard. I love a whiteboard because you can get a big old whiteboard and you can write your goals on it where you can see them every single day. Don't walk past them. Look at them. Review them. Put them on your phone if you want to. After you review them, there's another thing you need to do. Ascertain, establish where you are. Where am I with this goal? Now, I teach you to score your goals once a week. That's important. But this is something a little extra. Ask yourself where you are with this goal on this very day. We're talking about becoming powerful here. These are the things you need to do. You want to reach more goals? This is part of it. Where am I today? Oh, well, I said I was going to do this 5 days a week. Here it is on a Thursday, and I've only done it twice. Whew, I've got to get on that. You see what I'm saying? It's reminders. It's accountability. Where am I on this? But on all these goals, and do I need to pick up the pace on some of them? Yeah, probably you do. The third thing you want to do with keeping your goals alive is recognize success. Look, chances are we may not reach our goals the first time, maybe not even the second try, but that's part of it. The idea of keeping your goals alive represents another issue. We've got to recognize success, because what happens a lot of times when we see, oh man, I'm only halfway through my goal. I've got a lot of work to do. Maybe I'm a third of the way through the goal. Look, here's a quote for you I want you to remember about goals. Halfway to your goal is 100% further along than you were before you started, with a good chance to double your success. Yeah, that's the reality of setting these goals. This is the mindset. Recognizing success is an integral part of keeping your goals alive. Don't give up on them just because you fall behind. It's okay. Get it going. Start back, review them, know where you are, and recognize success. Okay? That's habit number 2, keeping your goals alive. Let's move on to number 3. Be a motivator. Oh man, you talking about, this is my favorite one. This is what I live to do, and I want you to live to do it as well. It's so simple. My friends, the opportunities to become a motivator in the world today there are thousands every day, every day. Here's what I mean. It can be as simple as giving somebody a compliment, a coworker, a friend, a family member. How about a stranger? Yeah, compliment somebody. Hey, you're looking good. I like the shoes. Ask them questions. How are you today? I'm good. How are you? How are you feeling? What's been going on in your life? Give somebody that attention. Let them know you care about them. That's a simple thing to do. Smile. Throw somebody a smile. It makes people feel good. Those are simple ways to be a motivator every single day. And it takes what? 5 seconds? Literally 5 seconds to do that. Now you want to take it a little bit further though. There's another part where we need to concentrate. Pay attention to behavior. Guys, there are a lot of people out there that are going through things that we have no idea. Some really tough, challenging times out there. Pay attention to those around you. Has their behavior changed? Check up on your friends and family members. Call that friend you haven't talked to in a while. Make sure everybody's okay. When you notice a change in behavior, this is an opportunity, again, to have a powerful day. This is an opportunity to become the motivator, to be a leader, to set the example. Go up and say something to that person. Now, you don't have to be intrusive. You don't have to say, hey, I noticed you're changing your behavior and are you okay? I wouldn't start it like that. I would just say, how are you? And then maybe share a little bit about yourself. Here's what I've been doing, and ask them, do you set goals? Do you have goals, or how's your home life? Maybe it's just you presenting yourself as someone to listen to them. Okay? That helps people talk about it. That's the next step in becoming a motivator, is start paying attention to those who need us, who need to lean on us a little bit. And don't wait for them to come up and ask you. Be attentive. Watch people. And if you see somebody that looks like they're having a tough day, man, go in there. Take that opportunity and help them have a better day. That's powerful. It's powerful for you, and it's powerful for them. And you want to take it to the next level. Teach them. Teach them these 4 habits I'm showing you. Turn on to my podcast and teach them how to set goals and how to commit to effort, not outcome, right? And how to manage their reaction to stress and not stress itself. Those are powerful things. Think about the opportunity you have to help somebody completely turn their life around. I've done it for a long time, and I'm going to tell you something. There's not a bigger motivator. You become the motivator. That's how easy, it's so easy, it takes little time. That's habit number 3. Now, habit number 4. Prioritize your physical health. Yeah. I'm not going to bury you in this. I'm not going to just pound you with this thing. I've been a personal trainer for 30 years. I got enough people that I put through this and asking them, are you eating right, or how are your workouts going? No. And look, I'm not going to tell you to eat like a rabbit or spend 40 hours in a gym a day or a week. I'm not going to do that. These are things that you can do, that you should do every single day and not take much time. And when you prioritize your physical health, you're going to be surprised at how little time it takes. Here's what you want to do. Make at least 1 meal a day a healthy meal. Now, that doesn't mean you have to have all this meal prep and do all that. Eventually, I'd like to see you do that. I'd love to see you stay away from fast foods. I'd like to see you spending more time exercising, as long as you're doing it right. I would. But this is about getting you started towards powerful days. And that means starting with something smaller. Look, you don't have to do it all in one day, but one day can help you do it all. That's so true. Again, pick one of your meals to be a healthy meal every single day. Maybe it's a protein drink. Maybe it's a piece of fruit. That's what I mean by a meal. Maybe it's some almonds. Eat something healthy. And hopefully that'll be contagious into you doing that more often during the day. But for right now, we just need to do one healthy meal a day. The second part, do one physical activity a day? Now hold on. Don't be running off. Don't be getting mad at me. I don't mean you have to go do jumping jacks for an hour or jump rope or run a mile or go to the gym for an hour. No. Take a walk. Get up. If you're at work, walk around your office for a little bit. Go outside and walk around the building. 2 to 3 minutes. That's all it takes. Just make a habit. That's what this is all about, is becoming habitual. Making this thing, all these 4 things, a habit of your everyday. And they will grow, I'm telling you, if you keep them a part of your everyday. That 2 to 3 minutes may turn into a 15 to 30 minute walk. I hope it does. And if you really want to prioritize your physical health or provide some accountability for you, get a partner. Get somebody to do this with you. Get somebody to go on a walk with you at work. Get somebody to set goals with you. Get somebody to exchange healthy recipes, right? Now, those are extra things. 1 healthy meal a day, 1 physical activity a day. And I'm telling you, a 2 to 3 minute walk is the start of something wonderful for you. I'm going to read a lesson out of my 7 books of wisdom. This is book 3, The Keys to Unrelenting Allegiance. I'm going to read a quote. Guys, this one book, I've got 7 of these, 7 books of wisdom. This book is about commitment. Every book has 52 quotes and lessons in it that you can do in about 3 minutes. Yeah. So I'm going to read you the quote, and I'm going to read the reality, the plan, and the action. Here it is. Here's your quote. Commitment doesn't take money, intelligence, or skill, but it does take passion, persistence, and heart. Yeah, true words. Here's the reality. Commitment doesn't take anything other than what we have inside of us to make it whole. It comes from our heart and soul, and it's the most genuine and most trustworthy thing ever to exist. Commitment isn't something we think. It's something we feel, give, and for which we live. Loyalty isn't secure, and it's not meant to be. But if we truly have it, we should protect it with everything we have. Here's the plan. How often do you think about your commitments? I'm talking about your relationships, career, friends and family, health, happiness. I believe this is a question every single one of us should ask ourselves often, at least once a week. Self-reflection, especially when we measure our level of commitment, is hugely clarifying and a catalyst for self-growth. Yeah. Remember, the most crucial component in self-evaluation is honesty. Make sure you're honest with yourself. And if you are, that's a significant commitment with which to start. You bet. Here's the action. And I want you to do this today. I want you to apply this. It's so simple. It's going to take you just a little bit of time, just a few minutes. But here's your action. Take time today and write at least 2 commitments you have in your life. After that, write 1 thing you can start doing today to strengthen each commitment. Yeah. So here's what you do. You write down commitment number 1. Write it down, and then how can I strengthen this commitment today? Commitment number 2. Write another one down, and how can I strengthen this commitment today? This could be about your spirituality, your relationships, your self-worth, your self-image, your finances. How about your confidence, your goals, and of course your commitments. Look, we all have the ability to have good days, but we also have the ability to turn those good days into powerful days. What I've given you, these 4 habits, will do that for you if you do them every day. Habit number 1, balance your thoughts. When you're full of negativity, bring out the positivity, balance it out. When you're having really good times, balance it out, take the opportunity, and start focusing on things where you can improve your life. Okay? Habit number 2, keep your goals alive. You got to review them every day. Just read over them. Ascertain where you are. Where am I with these goals? And lastly, recognize success. Even when if you're at a 0, you haven't done any of the goal. What have you done? Well, you've got a goal, right? Recognize success. That's important. Habit number 3, be a motivator. It's simple. Compliment someone, smile at someone, and pay attention to people around you and their behavior, friends, family members, people you work, co-workers. Recognize that they may need someone to talk to and step in and be the motivator. Okay? Teach people what you've learned. There's not a bigger motivation. And in doing this, you will motivate yourself. Lastly, prioritize your physical health. Eat one healthy meal a day and do one physical activity a day, even if it's a 2 to 3 minute walk. You got me? Folks, the key, the ultimate goal in life is happiness, right? Happiness is so strong and it's within us. It's ready. It's ready for us to unlock it. And it starts with having emotional freedom. Emotional freedom is being limitless in confidence, courage, and effort. Those 3 things, with those 3 things in your heart, in your soul, and in your mind, there's absolutely nothing you can't accomplish. Now go make it yours. I'm Bobby Wisnan. Thanks for listening.